It was Abraham Lincoln that once said, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." Or at least that's what I read on the internet. Hey, my name is Chase Gallimore. I'm a real estate instructor and associate broker at Exit Realty Shoals. And today on this channel, we're going to go through 7 myths about real estate that you probably read on the internet. If you've ever ventured into the wild world of real estate, you've likely found a ton of information. But how much of it is good advice and how much of it was Lincoln warning you about? Well, here's the thing. Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you will ever make. That means misinformation or bad advice can be pretty dangerous. But don't worry, I'm here to set the record straight. I'm taking aim at the 7 most common real estate myths, starting with number 1. Selling your home FSBO, or for sale by owner, will save you money. So here's the deal. Many sellers decide to go it alone, thinking they're going to save a hefty chunk of change just by avoiding real estate commissions. Well, they imagine it's a simple process, like sticking a for sale sign in the front yard and snapping a few quick photos of their lovely abode. But in reality, the journey of FSBO sellers can be much more treacherous than it appears. There are numerous pitfalls they can fall into. Picture this: pricing your home too high and watching it sit on the market for months at a time. Or on the flip side, setting that price too low and leaving some hard-earned money on the table. And here's the kicker, folks. Seller's remorse, it's a genuine thing. Imagine looking back and realizing that you sold your home for far less than it's truly worth. You're missing out on thousands of dollars in the process. Well, the latest numbers I've found show FSBO sales have a median sale price of just $225,000 versus $345,000 for homes listed by an agent. Now, that's a difference of $120,000. Obviously, that's not an apples to apples type of comparison, but you get the idea. When you enlist the help of a real estate agent, you're not just assuring your home is priced correctly, you're also getting a pro negotiator on your side. My team here at Exit Realty Shoals has more than 50 agents on the roster, and that's a vast network of potential buyers as well, not to mention all the other agents in our market, all working to try to find a buyer for your home. But it's not just about the buyers. Agents have an arsenal of connections as well in the real estate world, from top-notch photographers to trusted lenders, inspectors, and dependable movers as well. You name it, and we've got it, because that's our job. But there's another critical facet to consider: navigating the complex financial and legal jargon that comes with selling a home. As agents, we're well versed in this language of offers, counteroffers, and contracts, and we'll be your shield against potential pitfalls, ensuring a smooth journey all the way from start to finish. And let's not forget the grand finale. Selling a home is no small feat. It's basically a full-time job in itself. So if you're thinking about going the FSBO route, pause and ask yourself, is it really worth the stress, the time, and the uncertainty? Is this truly the task you want to DIY? Because here's the bottom line. Hiring a professional with the skills, knowledge, and resources to set you up for success is really the way to go. A trustworthy realtor will be worth every single penny. On to myth number 2. Buyers get a better deal if they don't use an agent. Well, this myth is the exact opposite of the FSBO misconception above. Does buying a house without an agent really save you money? Well, the short answer here is no. Agent commission for both the buying and the selling agent, if there is one, is paid by the sellers. This means that as a buyer, you are not directly paying the agent. That's one of the reasons why 88% of buyers choose to use a realtor. The benefits of working with an agent as a buyer, well, they're largely the same as the benefits of working with an agent as a seller. They can help you negotiate a fair price. They give you access to all the latest listings and can help you find homes that meet your budget and needs. They can walk through homes with you and give you some professional input along the way, and the list goes on and on. When I bought my first home, I bought into this myth. I tried to call all the listing agents for homes that I was interested in, thinking it was going to save me some money, but I quickly learned that was just not the way to go. If nothing else, you're losing out on some negotiating power by going through the listing agent to buy a home. They already have a contractual obligation to the seller, and to work with you, they become what we call a limited consensual dual agent, meaning they are now working with both parties in this transaction, and they can no longer give you as a buyer any advice. Also, that listing agent has already worked out the commission with the seller. If they sell the home as the buyer's agent as well, they're not obligated to lower the commission. They just get all of it instead of splitting it with a buyer's agent. In other words, they're not saving you any money. On to myth number 3. Agents are interchangeable. There is no such thing as a cookie cutter agent. All realtors have very different personalities, and we each come with our own unique set of skills, specialties, and experience levels as well. Some agents work in teams, whereas others are a one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. Some agents have a teaching background and excel at educating buyers and sellers as they kind of guide them through the process of buying or selling a home. Some agents have a law background and are very knowledgeable about the legal side of a purchase or sell. Still others are experts in certain types of transactions like first-time home buyers or relocation, or they specialize in a certain area of the city. So why does all of this matter? Whether you're buying or selling, it's important to pick the agent that's right for you. They're going to be representing you during one of the biggest transactions in your life. It's key to choose a realtor that's a good fit, someone you like, someone you trust, someone you believe will have your best interest in mind. Myth number 4, if you see a home online, that means it's available. Well, I get calls often from buyers that say they saw something they like and they want to go see it in person because they saw it online. Well, that one's actually under contract already, I often have to say, or it's not even listed at all. Those home search sites are often aggregator sites, meaning they are gathering as many listings as possible, both from the MLS and from public record data. These sites are not always up to date. It depends on how often they refresh their data. Also, sites like Zillow and Realtor.com don't always delete a listing once it's been sold, meaning they have many off-market listings, homes that are not actively for sale. So no matter what site you're searching on, it's important to pay attention to the status of that home. A listing labeled active or new is still likely fair game, though your best bet is to always check with your agent who has the most up-to-date information on a property. Now, if a property is marked as contingent, that means an offer has been accepted, but there are still certain contingencies that need to be met before that sale goes through. If those contingencies are not met, there is a chance that property could become active again if there are no backup offers. Myth number 5, online resources can do it all. They say the Z in Zillow stands for accuracy. Well, that's a little harsh, but the truth is it's nearly impossible for any site like that to tell you what your home is worth based solely off algorithms and public records. Even if the data is accurate, they haven't stepped inside of your home to see the condition, the updates. Now, your agent can provide the boots on the ground knowledge, and with their experience in the local market, they have a better idea of what your homes are worth. While sites like these are handy for getting a feel of the market or starting a conversation, turn to your agent for a more in-depth and personalized information when it comes to pricing your home. Myth number 6, price your home higher so you'll have room to negotiate. I get it. You want as much money as possible for your home. That's my goal for you as well, but selling a home is not a swing for the fences type of situation. Though it may seem counterintuitive, scoring big in real estate has more to do with being realistic than being bold. When you price a home too high, it turns buyers away. Now you don't have anyone to negotiate with. At the end of the day, it's better to set a reasonable price that will draw in the right kind of buyers and offers. Your agent can provide a comparative market value that will help you determine the right price for your listing. Myth number 7, offer less than you're willing to pay so you have room to negotiate. Well, this is the exact opposite of the price high tactic, but equally as problematic. There may be a time and place for those lowball offers, but offering much less than list price makes your offer much less likely to be accepted. The seller's agent may advise the sellers not to take the offer at all, or there may be competing offers on the table from those who decided not to lowball. Those low offers could lead to missing out on your dream home. So instead, work with your agent to make a competitive offer based on factors like your budget, the asking price, the home's condition, and of course the current market value. Now that's a quick look at 7 common myths you've probably read about real estate. If you found this video helpful at all, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more real estate insights. If you have any questions or need further assistance in any way, please leave a comment below. My name is Chase Gallimore and I want to be your go-to guy when it comes to real estate. I wish you the very best on your real estate journey.